Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around?
The following is a presentation of KBEK Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's going to high step into the end zone, touchdown!
Pair of wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brainerd, Minnesota. I am Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's broadcast of the Section 5 9-man championship game between the Nevis Tigers and the Ogilvie Lions. These two teams got here with a pretty good record. Here, the Ogilvie Lions 9-1 on the season, the Nevis Tigers 9-0. And taking a look at the season, the only loss for the Ogilvie Lions on the season was to that Nevis team, who was ranked third in the state in all of 9-man. Ogilvie not too far behind at that 8th spot. They're ranked 8th in the state of Class 9-man football. That loss, as I mentioned, for Ogilvie came by way of Nevis at Nevis. It was a 34-8 loss, but it was a lot closer than what people would think. It was a much closer game at halftime, but Nevis started to pull away there in the second half. And that was their lone loss of the season. Of course, they did have their last game opponent forfeit in LaPorte. They forfeited that one, so Ogilvie got the win due to forfeit. But other than that, they are averaging nearly 45 points per game scoring. The most that they've given up this season has been 34 points to those Nevis Tigers. And that they have scored over 50 points more than once this year. In fact, 3 times they've scored over 60 points. They beat Hill City Northland 61-20 and Carleton Renshaw 83-20. Then in the playoffs, they beat Carleton Renshaw once again 95-0. Yes, that is the correct score of 95-0. Then in their second round of the playoffs, they beat Cromwell Wright 44-14. Again, they beat them during the regular season 42-21. So Ogilvie coming in with a little bit of momentum. 2 games won here in the playoffs, and they'll face off against this Nevis team who beat them earlier in the year. And obviously, they'll be looking to come in, looking for some revenge after losing to them during the regular season. Their lone loss of the year. These two teams very similar offensively, score a lot of points. Ogilvie 46 points per game, Nevis 48 points per game. Defensively, still very good. Ogilvie only gives up about 15 points per game and Nevis about 10. So 2 very good high-flying offenses and 2 very good shutdown defenses. And we'll be seeing which one can come out on top here tonight in Brainerd, Minnesota. In the Section 5 9-man championship football game here, getting set for kickoff at about 6 p.m. Sitting at 33 degrees here for this game this evening. Right now, anyways, the low is supposed to dip down to around 29, so we'll see where we're at come kickoff time. But it's supposed to warm up towards the weekend anyways, and that'll be a welcome sight for everybody here in Minnesota. We got some early snow this week, and I know that everyone is hoping for that warm weather to come our way and melt the rest of the snow that has kind of been left behind from earlier this week when the snow happened. So hopefully it'll warm up enough to melt the rest of that snow, and we won't have to look at it until later in this month, maybe in December. Maybe we'll get lucky. But either way, we are at Brainerd, in Brainerd, Minnesota, at the home of the Warriors, where the Ogilvie Lions will take on the Nevis Tigers once again, looking to get back to the state tournament for the 3rd year in a row. The Lions will. Of course, the last 2 years they made it to the state tournament. They were early exits in round 1. This year, hoping for a little bit of a different story, are the Ogilvie Lions. But again, they'll have to face off against the Nevis Tigers, who they lost to during the regular season, 34-8. Of course, this Ogilvie Lions team has got a good group of seniors that they return. Of course, it's 9-man, but they've got a roster that could probably fill out a single A or a 2A team, but they've got a quarterback in Colby Milbrandt who could really do it all. He's a senior for them. Hunter Kenyon, another running back. Adam Shodine, their rookie freshman receiver, and then Cole Hergis, a senior receiver as well. You look at those set of guys, especially the three seniors that I just mentioned. They are the leaders of this team, and they'll rely heavily on them tonight to get the job done, specifically Colby Milbrandt, who really has led this team year in and year out for the past 3 years, and they'll again look to him tonight. He can not only get it done through the air, but also on the ground. He's a very good, powerful runner at that quarterback spot, and he's got a little bit of speed. He kind of lulls you to sleep with that pass game, and he's not looking to run first. He's not a quarterback that really looks to run first. He's trying to pass the ball first, and then his last option is to run, but he can run the ball very well. He's got very powerful legs that he uses in the run game, and not only that, he's fast. He's got sneaky quickness to him, and he is willing to run through defenders when he has to. So they'll be looking to him, as well as I mentioned before, Hunter Kenyon, one of the running backs, another running back that has just been here the same amount of time as Colby Milbrandt has, and they'll be looking to him heavily, as well as Cole Hergis, who, again, a guy who Milbrandt heavily relies on, and they'll hopefully rely on him tonight here to catch some passes. It'll be interesting to see how well that ball is going to fly here. It is a little bit colder. We're right just above that freezing mark here tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how well the hands can hold on to the ball, how well that ball will fly in the air, and I'm sure hands are going to sting a little bit when you catch the ball just because, well, it's a little bit cold. The hands get cold, the ball gets cold, it gets a little bit harder, but these two teams will go at it here tonight nonetheless. Again, it's Section 5 9-man championship football here on 95.5 FM. KBEK. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, bringing you all the action from this game here tonight, so be sure to stay tuned. We'll get you kickoff here at about 7 p.m., and then we'll be calling the game, So we'll get you that here in just a little bit, but why don't we hear a word from our fine sponsors first, get a word from them, thank our fine sponsors who sponsor this and every other broadcast, hear a word from them, and then we'll be back for more of the pregame, and then after that we should be set for kickoff here in Brainerd. You're listening to Championship Football here on 95.5 FM KBEK.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002. Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers. The new Nice 95.5 mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather. And great music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play.
Hey!
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free, and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Of course, that Kettle River Pizza kickoff coming up in just a moment. We'll get our national anthem and then our starting lineups, and then we'll be ready for that Kettle River Pizza kickoff here on 95.5 FM KBEK. where the Ogilvie Lions will take on the Nevis Tigers here in this Section 5 9-man championship game. The Lions are trying to punch their ticket back to the state tournament for the third straight year, but of course they'll have to get through this Nevis team who beat them during the regular season 34-8 on the road. So the Lions will be looking for a little bit of revenge here in tonight's game, and hopefully they can get it and get themselves back to that state tournament in the 9-man football world. Our kickoff is just around the corner. We'll take another commercial break. We'll get our national anthem, our starting lineups, and then we'll be back for that Kettle River Pizza kickoff here on Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK, and KBEK.com, audio only.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops, and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty give you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on careers to join our herd.
Buy local, spend local. Those words mean something to us here in East Central Minnesota. Nice 95.5 is owned by a Minnesota company, Q Media Group. Yep, we're local too. If you're considering radio or digital advertising, we'd love to help you buy local and spend local. Advertising made for Minnesota, made in Minnesota. Connect with Nice 95.5 to spread your message. Info at q-mediagroup.com. Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got 2 boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you and your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
That Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard shows 12 minutes up on the clock, and we are just about set for your Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Kettle River Pizza is a great way to fundraise for your team. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to get started. Kettle River Pizza is the delicious, locally made frozen pizzas. Pick one up on your way home from the game tonight or stop into their Ascove location and buy in bulk and save. Kettle River Pizza kickoff coming up here in just a few seconds. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. The Lions will kick off here to begin the game. And the Tigers will have 2 back to return. That looks like Joe Houchin, as well as one other, and that one is going to be taken in at the 15-yard line to the 20, to the 25, cut back at the 30, wrapped up, and he'll be taken down and pushed backwards at about the 32, and that is where the Nevis offense will take over with their first possession of the game. So the Lions defense will get out there. Their starters will be number 7, Hunter Kenyon, number 8, Colby Milbrat, number 9, Cole Hergis, number 13, Isaiah Voss, number 24, Tucker Kenyon, 37, Dylan Smith, number 49, Caden Nyquist, 57, Owen Hines, and number 81, Deegan Burkaker. So the Nevis offense is out there getting set to go. Eli Lewis, the quarterback, he'll hand it up the middle, and this is a good jump start here for Nevis as he'll pound it forward to near the 35, right at the 34.5-yard line. So 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard gain there by the Nevis Tigers. Did not quite catch who that number was. It's either 18 or 28. So 2nd down and 5 now for the Nevis Tigers. It'll be a screen out wide to the left, and he's taken down near the 40. That's number 22 on the catch, Eli Klimek. Klimek will pick up 4 on that screen out wide to the left, so it'll be 3rd down and a short 1 to go. Tigers 3rd down and 1. Ogilvie looking for an early stop here. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to get the 1st down and then some near the 45-yard line is where he's taken down. That's Aomid Ogundeji. With the carry that time. Gain of about another 4 or 5 yards on that one, and it's a 1st down for Nevis.
1st and 10 from the 43.
We'll call him AO for short. Nevis in the gun in the pistol formation. They'll toss it out wide to the right to Ogundenji, and he'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a short loss, maybe right at the line of scrimmage. And no gain there on that one for Ogundeji.
Second and 10 from the 43.
No gain there that time for Io Ogundeji, and great stop by the Ogilvie Tigers. Lions. They stretched that play out as far as it could go and forced him to try and tightrope that sideline, but he was not able to, and a great takedown from behind by the Lions. So the Tigers will line up, 2nd down and 10 to go. 2 receivers in the formation, 1 on each side, pistol formation. Quarterback takes the snap. He looks just over the middle. He gets it over the defender and to his receiver up to the 40. To the 40 of the Ogilvie Lions, and it'll be a good gain of about 17 that time. for number 3, that is John Paul Benson.
First and 10 from the 40.
So Benson with the 17-yard catch and run for a first down for Nevis, and they are on the move so far here in this first possession. Take the snap, toss out wide to the right, but he is taken down. No gain that time for Ogilvie. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage again, and that's a good stop there for the Lions so far. The run game, the Lions have been able to do an okay job of stopping the run here on these last couple, but the passing game is really what has been kind of hurting them so far here in this first drive that Nevis has had on offense. 8:45 to go here in the first quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Ogilvie and Nevis going at it in this Section 5 9-man championship game. Same formation, receiver on each side in the pistol formation. Quarterback takes the snap. He looks, a double move by the receiver on the outside. He's got nowhere to go. Now trying to scramble. He's going to be pushed to the outside and then taken down for a sack. And the Ogilvie Lions, what a job there with the QB contained that time. That defensive end on the outside did a great job of holding on to the tackle out there and making sure that he could not get him held in. And what he did was basically kind of danced with the tackle to make sure that he couldn't control his movement, and he controlled the offensive line's movement, and he forced the quarterback rather to kind of dance around back there with nowhere to go. Eli Lewis with the loss of 2. So third down and long now for Nevis. He'll take the snap. It's a screen over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. It goes off of the fingertips of Eli Klimek. And off of his fingertips, nearly into the hands of the defensive lineman. And after that incompletion, it's going to be fourth down and about 14 to go, and Nevis brings out their punt team. So the Lions get their return man back there a little bit late, but he's back there either way. Back to return is going to be Caden Feldy, as well as Cole Herges. They're back standing near that 10-yard line. Snap, and they'll fake it, and it's a good fake, but he overthrew him. Had it, but he overthrew him. And the pass attempt there by Klimek. And it's incomplete, and the Lions will take over on down. So Nevis going with the fake here early in the game on fourth down and long, and he had his man open but just overthrew him. I almost thought that the intended receiver that time, who was number 15, Austin Arendt, almost caught it off the one hand, but not able to bring it in. So now Ogilvie will take over on downs at their own 43-yard line. It'll be Colby Milbrandt and company lining up in the offense. 2 receivers to the right of the formation, and they got Nevis to jump, and that'll be a free 5 yards.
Flag on the play.
So 5 free yards here for the Lions. It'll make it 1st and 5 instead of 1st and 10 on the hard count from Colby Milbrandt. That's a good job there by the Lions going with the hard count. Their line staying as still as it could be. And they hold their ground and get free 5 yards, and we'll now have 1st down and 5, a much better 1st down than what they could have had. Milbrandt will hand it off up the middle, this time not doing much on the carry there by number 34, Michael Beck. That was Tucker Kenyon on the carry, and he picked up about 2 yards, maybe only a yard actually. So Tucker Kenyon with a short pickup that time for the Lions. It'll be 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. Ogilvie will line up pistol formation. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Tight end on the right side as well. Milbrandt takes the snap. He's going to give it to his running back behind him, and he plows right into the teeth of the defense. Maybe gained a yard. Not much doing on that carry that time for Hunter Kenyon.
Kenyon with a carry.
Maybe picked up another 2 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now for the Ogilvie Lions after getting the offsides penalty on the first play of their drive. 3rd down and 1. I formation here for the Lions. Receiver out wide to the right. Milbrandt. Looks like he's trying to go with that hard count again, but it's not working, and he'll just take it up the middle himself. Took it off the right side line and got enough for the first down. Picks up a couple yards after he gained the first down as well, and it'll be a first down for the Lions. Now, again, the Lions are able to pass the ball. We've seen it before, especially with Milbrandt. He's got an arm on him, but one thing that makes the Lions so dangerous is the fact that they've got a run game with multiple different players. You've got both the Kenyans, and then Milbrandt himself can run the ball, but you've also got the tight end who's a big blocking type tight end, but he can also catch the ball as well. He's got some sneaky speed behind him. Milbrandt will take the snap. He stands tall in the pocket, delivers to the right side of the field. It's caught. He makes a defender miss, falls forward, and dives to the 30, maybe even the 29. That's a good catch and spin there by Isaiah Voss. And Voss will pick up about 14 yards there that time. Isaiah Voss, a little bit of a comeback route on that one. Milbrandt stood tall in the pocket and delivered an absolute dart to him. And Voss shook off the first tackler, spitting out of the route after the catch and dove forward for even more. 14 yards on that one with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Ogilvie moving the ball quite well now. Milbrandt takes the snap. He'll give it up the middle, takes it out to the outside. Now tight rocking the sideline. And then he's wrapped up at about the 25. That's Hunter Kenyon on the carry. Picks up 5, and it'll be second down and 5 to go here for the Lions. A good first drive here for the Lions. Mainly runs. The one pass completed to Isaiah Voss for 13 yards, or 14 yards, excuse me. And they picked up the first down with it. High formation again. One receiver out wide to the right. The tight end on that side as well. Milbrandt under center. Takes the snap. And he'll fake it up to the fullback. Gives it off to Hunter Kennedy again, who spins slowly backwards, and that actually hurts him. Because if he wouldn't have spun out of that, if he just would have put his foot in the ground and cut it up the field, he had a little bit of a lane to run through had he just stuck his foot in the ground and cut it up the field. But instead he spun backwards out of the pileup, and then the defender there for Nevis, that was Austin Erden, came down and tackled him. No gain on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 here for the Lions, their longest 3rd down attempt of the drive, only their second, of course, but it is going to be the longest. 3rd down and 5, ball spotted at the 25-yard line here for Ogilvie in this 9-man championship game. 2 receivers out wide to the left, pistol formation, running back to the left as well. Milbrandt's going to hold on to it. Looks like it's more of an option. QB power play. He spins out of one tackle, breaks another, and then he falls forward, but not going to be enough for the first down. That one kind of... Milbrandt's going to get about 3 yards. It'll be 4th down and 2, but Milbrandt, that one kind of set up a little bit slower than I think he wanted to. His offensive line didn't quite get out of their stances as quickly as you would have liked to seen. The Nevis defense did a great job of getting to him. Milbrandt broke off the first, fell forward, and tried to gain a couple more falling forward, but he only gained maybe an extra yard. So they need to get to the 20-yard line for first down, maybe just past the 20 on this 4th and 2 with 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. I formation behind Milbrandt. Milbrandt will sneak it himself. He's got plenty for the first down and then some. They'll spot the ball at the 19-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 and a first down here for the Lions. And that that center here for the Lions, he is so good. That's Caden Nyquist. And he does such a good job of getting that initial push. And that's all that Milbrandt needs, because he's a bulkier kid who can really just put a licking on you if he needs to. And he'll run. He's not afraid of contact. He will run people over. And he got a good block there initially from his center. And his lineman to his right. And picks up the first. Now ball spotted at the 19-yard line inside that Roddy Motors red zone. Milbrandt takes the snap, and he'll hand it off behind him. And that time, Caden Feldy with the carry gets nowhere. Feldy no gain on that one, and they try to switch it up with the faster kid in Feldy. They want to get that speed going, try and get something to pop for this offense. They only had the one big chunk play of 14 yards, the pass to Isaiah Voss. Other than that, hasn't been much to talk about. 3 yards here, 3 yards there. It's been enough so far, but now inside the red zone where the field gets, it's condensed as it is in 9-man, but it gets even more condensed inside the red zone. And they will try a pass here. Milbrandt under some pressure. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got some room to run, and gets that one. Incomplete. It was close to the line of scrimmage of him going over, but he did get it off just before that and threw it down into the end zone. And his intended receiver was Deegan Burkaker, and he just dropped it. The defender was there, too. The defender for Nevis that time was Joe Houching, and it was incomplete, though, luckily enough for the Lions. So now it's 3rd down and 10 here for the Ogilvie Lions inside the Roddy Motors Red Zone, voted best dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's a repeat champion. Roddy Motors, 100 Pine Street, Mora. One receiver on each side of the formation. They're going to give it off to Hunter Kenyon, and he is wrapped up in the backfield. Taken down back at the 20 for Hunter Kenyon. It'll be a loss of 1. And 4th down and long now. Not really sure of that play call there. You went with your wide formation. You put receivers on each side of the field. That run just hasn't been here so far tonight for Hunter Kenyon. His longest on the night has been 5, and that one I don't understand on 3rd and long. I understand maybe you want to try something off the edge, but on a 3rd and long, maybe try a pass underneath, get your receiver to break off a tackle, and then try a run if you would like, if you get close enough on 4th. But now you're on 4th down and have to pass. 4th down and 11. Milbrandt will take the snap. He stands tall in the pocket. He's got some pressure. He'll loop it out to his receiver, who he had wide open. That was Hunter Kenyon on the far side. He would have had the 1st down, but he overthrew him, and that's going to lead to a turnover on downs. He had his receiver wide open in Hunter Kenyon on the far side of the field, but sometimes you get a receiver who's that wide open, you just get a little too excited, and that ball sailed on him. And I think that was the case there. He just seen him so wide open, he got so excited, and that ball sailed on him. 1:29 left to go here in the first. No score between the Lions and the Tigers. Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, 129 on there. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. They'll also leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Nevis will come out. Pistol formation, receiver on each side. And now we've got a whistle and a flag. And I believe that's going to be maybe delay a game. Yes. Delay a game on Nevis. So Nevis will be backed out 5 yards on the first play of the drive. The Nevis Tigers will now have 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. Hurting themselves here with that one and push them back to the, about 14-yard line. Same formation as before. They'll take the snap and they'll toss it wide here to Ogundeji. He gets the edge and pushed forward and pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. So it's a pretty good gain of 8 that time for Ogundeji. Ogundunji.
Ogundunji with the carry. 2nd and 7 from the 22.
So gain of 8 that time. 7. So give him 9. Ogundunji with the 9-yard carry. So 2nd down and 7 to go for the Nevis Tigers. It's a play action. Their quarterback will roll out wide to the right. Colby Milbrandt has him wrapped up, though, and if there's one player you will not get away from, that's Colby Milbrandt. He is a very strong player, and he is that linebacker, and he plays kind of that spy there for the Tigers. He maybe picked up a yard. Did Eli Lewis? So now 3rd down and 6. Again, Lewis seemed like he may have had some room to run, but ran out of room quickly as Colby Milbrandt closed in on him as Lewis tried to roll out to his left, and Milbrandt just said, "Not today, sir. I'm going to wrap you up." He wrapped him up. Couldn't take him down initially, but eventually got him wrapped up and took him down. So 3rd down and 6 here for the Nevis Tigers with 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lewis will take the snap. He'll look downfield, and he looks, he continues to look. Now he's got a man wide open, and he delivers, and just a break in coverage there for the Ogilvie Lions as he'll take this one up past the 45 to about the 47-yard line. It's gain of 24. that time for Klimek. Gain of 24 for Klimek, and it'll be first down and 10 with 22 seconds left in the first quarter on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Under 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nevis, they'll take the snap. Ogundunji takes it off the right side of the line, breaks off of one, falling forward past the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4 here, and that will end the first quarter.
Ogundunji with the carry, a gain of 4.
So that will be it for quarter number 1 between these two teams in the Section 5 9-man championship game. The Lions and Tigers will be headed to the second with no score on the board. We'll take a commercial break. Hear word from our fine sponsors. Then we'll be back with the action in the second quarter. You're listening to Football on KBEK.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing. 320-385-4049 anytime.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. The Nevis Tigers have the ball just outside Ogilvie territory, with 12 minutes back up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here in the second quarter. No score between these two teams. A pretty fast-paced first quarter. Of course, the teams will switch sides. The ball is inside Ogilvie territory. I was confused. I had them still the way they were, but again, they switch sides at the end of each quarter. Yeah, they do. So the Tigers, Nevis Tigers, have it just inside Ogilvie territory at the 49-yard line. They'll come out, 2 receivers out in the formation, 1 on each side. Quarterback Lewis takes the snap. He looks. He's under pressure, under a lot of pressure. Then he gets it delivered to his receiver, and he breaks off the tackle. He's into the end zone, and the touchdown for Nevis. That's Joe Houchin with the 49-yard touchdown reception. That will put the Tigers on the board first. They'll lead 6-0. It was actually not bad coverage by the Lions, but the defender just turned his head around too quickly. That safety playing back there turned his head around too quickly. If he had kept his head down, got closer to the receiver, and then as the receiver's hands came up, if then he turned his head around, he might have actually had a pick. That was pretty good coverage. They had 2 defenders in the area, but the safety just turned his head too soon, and it'll be a 49-yard passing touchdown for Eli Lewis to Joe Houchin. Nevis lining up for the 2-point conversion. He'll take the snap, hand it up out the middle, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So the Tigers are on the board first. And the Nevis Tigers now lead 8-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. Nevis goes and drives the length of the field and gets into the end zone on the chunk play there. The 49-yard passing touchdown from Eli Lewis to Joe Houchin. And that was unfortunate, too, because Ogilvie had gotten pressure on Lewis and had got a good hit on him. And the defense had pretty good coverage on Houchin. He had a cornerback right behind him and then the safety just below him. And watching the safety, he turned his head too soon. And if he would have kept his head down for at least 2 more yards and then put his hands up, he might have, best case scenario would have been a pick, but worst case, he would have at least knocked the ball down. But unfortunately there for Ogilvie, instead it's a catch, and then Houchin turned it into a few broken tackles and a touchdown. So the Lions will now get the ball off the kickoff. It's a end-over-end kick that goes sideways. It's taken in at the 10 to the 20. Cuts it back to the left side at the 25. Breaks off the tackle there, and then he's backed up inside the 25, and they'll spot him at the 24. So on the return that time for the Ogilvie Lions was Cole Hergis. And he gets it to the 24, about a 14-yard return there for Cole Hergis. Did a good job of cutting it out to the right side, but then broke off a tackle and then kind of stepped backwards as he tried to gain some extra yards, but just didn't have room. Nevis very good at getting down and staying in their lanes that time. So the Lions back on offense. They got a good drive the last time, got some help with a penalty, but now they'll have to drive the length of the field, and their drive kind of stalled out towards the end there as they were in the red zone. High formation here for the Lions. A receiver on the far side. Give off here to Hunter Kenyon, and nowhere to go there for Hunter Kenyon. No gain that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Lions are okay with running that offense. They are right now of just kind of run, 3-4 yards here, 3-4 yards there. But again, we've seen it during past seasons, this season, and through the playoffs. Colby Milbrat can pass the ball quite well, and he delivers a strike too. He's got a pretty darn good arm, delivering a ball on almost a frozen route. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Milbrat in the gun, receiver or running back to his right now. He takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He looks, delivers a dart, and it's caught, and maybe they're gonna say incomplete. So the receiver there, Isaiah Voss, could not get his hands underneath it, and that'll make it 3rd down. So Milbrat had a good throw there, a little bit off his back foot, but it got to the receiver Voss. He just could not get his hands underneath it in time, and it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now for the Lions, and in danger of having this drive stall out quite early. And they tried to run on 3rd down and long last time. Let's see if they don't go out and try and pass the ball here. They'll come out, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Running back on the right side of Milbrat. Milbrat sends a man in motion from left to right, takes the snap. They're going to reverse it, and Hergis off the left side. Yeah, nowhere to go that time. Nevis right there. They were not fooled by the jet sweep reverse. Cole Hergis will be tackled down behind the line of scrimmage. -1. So now it's 4th down, and if you're the Lions, this is, almost a for sure punting spot. You don't want to give Nevis the ball at the 23-yard line or even worse. So this will be punting the ball and change field position here for the Lions. Of course, Colby Milbrat does it all. He even punts the ball. Not just their quarterback, linebacker, he's their punter as well. Milbrat with the spiraling kick. It's taken in at the 45 on Nevis' side of the 50, and he takes it, breaks off of 1 tackle, backs up, and Ogilvie's got a good chance. Oh, he's going even further back, and he's taken down back at the 40. A little bit of a mistake there by the Nevis returner, Joe Houchin. He went to the far side, broke off a couple tackles, and then went well on an end around trying to get back to the other side of the field, and he lost about 5 yards on the return. But, from where he was at after breaking the initial tackle to where he ended up, he lost nearly 10. So the Nevis Tigers will take over on their own side of the 50, at the 42 with under 10 minutes to go. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program at EmbraceMN.com. 3rd possession here for the Nevis Tigers, and they'll take the snap. Lewis with the left-handed throw over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness, you're not going to get an easier one than that, young man. Oh, and he dropped it. That was Cole Hergis on the coverage. I don't know where Lewis was looking, if it was just a miscommunication out there or what, but there was no one in the area for Lewis, and Cole Hergis had the easiest pick of his life had he held on to it. I don't know if he would have had a return for 6, but he would have for sure had a Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover, but not to be. He drops the interception, and those are the plays that the Ogilvie Lions are going to have tonight. On the turnovers, this Nevis is a high-flying offense. They need those turnovers. Lewis this time will hand it off to Ogundunji, and I thought he was taken down by his face mask. Apparently not. He gained a yard on it, though, did Ogundunji. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. No face mask called on that one. Ogilvie surely looked like they got away with one there. So it'll be third down and long here for the Nevis Tigers. Lions looking for a big stop here on third down. That doesn't mean that Nevis won't go for it. We've seen them do that on their first drive, but a stop here. You'd have to, I assume, hold them to no gain otherwise, and that's incomplete. So incompletion should help. I would assume that would kind of push them out of going for it, but maybe not. 9 minutes exactly left here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard in the second quarter of this Section 5 9-man championship game between the Ogilvie Lions and the Nevis Tigers. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Nevis does line up to punt, but again, they went for it on their first drive out of that punt formation. They will punt it away this time, though. That's a high sidewinding kick, and it will go out of bounds just past the 30. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. And that is where the Ogilvie Lions offense will take over. So their defense did a good job getting out there, making a stop. What should have been an interception on first down was not. And then stopping them on a short gain on that second down run. And then an incompletion on third down, which probably should have been caught for a first down as well. But Ogilvie caught a few breaks there on that possession from Nevis, and now they'll look to get their offense going. It hasn't done much here in this first half. They really need to get it going here and try and get back on the board with 8:51 to go. 2 receivers on the right side of the formation now for Ogilvie. Milbrandt in the gun. He takes the snap. He stands tall in the pocket. He'll look over to the right side. It's intercepted. Stared down his receiver that time, and that's going to be our first turnover of the game, looking for Isaiah Voss. He was looking for Isaiah Voss, but that is a Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. Haley Newman turning over the key to your new home. Looking to buy or sell a property? Contact Haley Newman of Keller Williams at 320-469-6868. So the first turnover of the game was not by the Tigers. It is by the Lions. And an interception by them, and that'll give Nevis the ball in deep in Ogilvie territory at the 32-yard line. Nevis will line up, receiver out wide to the right. Takes the snap. Ogundunji with the carry up the middle. A good initial sprint forward, but then only gets to the 30. He was wrapped up quickly after that hole opened up. It opened up quickly, and he did a good job of driving through it, but it closed quickly, just as quickly as it opened, and only 2 there for Ogundunji. So the Nevis Tigers have it. Second down and 8 with 8:10 to go here in the second quarter. Receiver out wide to the right again, pistol formation. Lewis, quarterback, hands it off up the middle again. Ogundeji with the carry. And down to the 28-yard line. Another gain of 2 there. It'll be third down and 6 now for the Nevis Tigers. Just outside that 25-yard line. 7:40 to go in this second quarter. The Tigers lead 8-0 over your Ogilvie Lions here in this Section 5 9-man championship game up at Brainerd High School, their beautiful turf field here. Receiver in motion, then Ogundeji gets the toss off the left side of the line. He breaks it outside, cuts it out, and he gets inside the red zone, and he's taken down inside the 15 and near the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. And they'll spot him at the 11.5, 12, so a gain of 16 there for Ogundeji. Now it's first down and 10 from that 12. Inside the Roddy Motors red zone now are the Nevis Tigers. Roddy Motors red zone. SUVs, pickups, sedans, maybe even a camper. Talk to Joe at Roddy Motors in Mora and see what he's got on the lot now. Roddy Motors in Mora. Man in motion from left to right. Lewis takes the snap. Ogundeji gets the toss off the right side of the line this time. He gets inside the 10, and then he's wrapped up quickly. He's very quick with his feet. Picks up 3 that time. Ogilvie very, very quick on his feet. Makes moves extremely fast. And he's coming off to the sideline a little bit, maybe a little bit gimpy. Hopefully he's all right. And you never want to see anybody hurt. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a cramp or something in this cold weather. He's had 11 carries, though, so far here in the first half. He's gotten a ton of work. 2nd down and 7 now. 3 receivers in the formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right here for the Nevis Tigers. Eli Lewis in the gun, sends a man in motion left to right. He'll look to pass. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, now decides to fire it, and that's a little bit too hard for the receiver that time. Intended for Joe Houchin. And that's going to be incomplete on that one. That'll be 3rd down and 7 inside the 10 now for the Nevis Tigers, and a stop here would be huge for the Ogilvie Lions. Keep them off the board, and then hopefully Ogilvie can turn that into points when they get the ball back. Well, if you're the Lions right now, you just feel like this is almost a must to keep the Tigers off the board here. And now we'll get a timeout here, and called there by the Nevis Tigers. So Nevis will call the timeout, and with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. Of course, you're listening to the 9-man championship here between the Ogilvie Lions and the Nevis Tigers on 95.5 FM KBEK.
Joe Keyport here, the news director for Q Media Group. Did you miss an interview of something local that was happening? Did you miss a conversation on the morning show? Make sure to check it out on the on-demand page at kbek.com and get the information you may have missed.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK, kbek.com, audio only. Second quarter, the Nevis Tigers lead 8-0 over your Ogilvie Lions with 6:23 to go. It's 3rd down and 7 from the 9 for the Nevis Tigers inside the Ogilvie 10-yard line. Ogilvie needs a stop here, keep Nevis off the board, and try and get the ball back and get your offense going. 2 receivers to the left of the formation here for Nevis, 1 on the right. Eli Lewis takes the snap. He looks into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Great coverage there. The receiver had it, then dropped it, and that was due to the coverage there by Cole Hergis. And it's incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down now for the Nevis Tigers inside the 10-yard line. Obviously, they'll go for it, try and get themselves back on the board and extend their lead, but the Lions need to hold one more time and get this ball back for the offense and then go down the field in about 6 minutes and try and get on the board before half. Now, Nevis can get a first down without scoring. They need to get to the 2 for a first down. Nevis going to take their sweet time here. And so Nevis is going to take their second timeout. Not sure what was going on there, but they're going to take their second timeout here of the quarter. They'll be left with 1 here in the half with 6:18 to go. 4th down and 7 for the Nevis Tigers. They are inside the Ogilvie 10-yard line after that incompletion on the far side of the end zone. The receiver had it for just a moment and dropped it. So they'll look to, the Lions will look to make yet another stop here on 4th down and try and get the ball back again for their offense, drive down the field. And I'm not saying they'll have to go down in a hurry, but the way their offense has been working to this point, they would kind of have to go down in a hurry to get themselves on the board before half. If the 4th down conversion is not made by Nevis, Ogilvie would be left with just over 6 minutes for their offensive drive to get down the field and try and score. And the offense just hasn't been working quickly so far, but I'm sure they can turn it up with the pass game. Nevis will work with 2 wide receivers left, 1 on the right. Ogilvie looks like he's back into the game. Don't see him on the sideline there. So watch for the run draw for him, but they're going to pass the ball now. They've got a man in the far side of the end zone. It's a fight. I think Ogilvie may have had it. Yes, they did. It's going to be an interception there by the Ogilvie Lions. And that interception there by Nathan Hagel. He gets the pick on the far side of the end zone. But now bad news bears for the Lions. They're actually, the refs are still talking about this one. Yeah, so it is an interception. So the Lions finally force a turnover. And again, that's a Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. Haley Newman, if you want to know the value of your property, contact Haley Newman at HNEWMAN@KW.com. That is a Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. So now both teams have one off of interception, and the last one there by Nathan Hagel. The Lions have about 5 seconds to get this play off. Milbrat under center. 1 second, and they get a timeout before the delay of game penalty do the Lions. So the Ogilvie Lions just get that timeout in before the penalty. Penalty wouldn't have hurt much, but so the Lions take the timeout before the delay of game penalty, and not ideal if you're the Lions. You've got to drive 99 yards to get into the end zone, and not a lot of time to do it. So far, again, that offense has not been too quick on the field. They'll have to be here if they want to get on the board and try and tie this one before the end of the first half here against Nevis. Again, this is the Section 5 9-man championship game between the Nevis Tigers and the Ogilvie Lions. Ogilvie fell to Nevis during the regular season, 34-8. It was a lot closer than what the scoreboard says, though, as Ogilvie had it at halftime 14-8. They were trailing, so looking for a win here tonight to get themselves back to the state tournament. But two very good teams going at it so far. A defensive matchup here through the first quarter and a half of play. And 2 turnovers, one by each team on an interception. And a most recent timeout there by the Ogilvie Lions because they would have faced a delay of game. Already on their own one, so the ball wouldn't have been moved too much, but back it up to the, half-yard line. So Colby, Milbrat, and company will get lined up right away, wasting no time out of the timeout. They'll line up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back behind Milbrat. This will be interesting to see what they do from the 1. Nevis showing that they're going to bring someone. Milbrat. And he'll sneak it forward and pick up, a good chunk there. Gain of about 6 maybe on that one. Yeah, to the 7 for 6 yards for Colby Milbrat. So Milbrat of 6-yard carry. And that's a good sneak. Again, these sneaks have been probably their best play so far here tonight for the Ogilvie Lions. They've been getting good chunks on them. And again, that offensive line gets that good initial push, and then Milbrat does the rest with his legs. And now it's only 2nd down and 4. Ball still inside their own 10-yard line. They'll line up shotgun. They'll have 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Milbrat takes the snap. He's going to hold on to it this time, trying to make a man miss. Gets just to the 10, maybe the 11. Yeah, they'll spot him at the 10. A gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. The Ogilvie Lions have it 3rd down and 1. They're down and 1 for the Ogilvie Lions. Third down and 1. Ogilvie needs this one with under 5 minutes to go, and they need to get their offense going. 2 receivers in the formation, running back to the left side of Milbrat. Milbrat takes the snap. He's going to hold on to it himself. He breaks out to the outside. He's got some room to run, and then cuts it back up the field past the 15 and to about the 16, 17-yard line. That's where he's taken down. It will be a 1st down carry for Milbrat to about the 16.5-yard line. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Ogilvie Lions. Again, clock is working against them here in this one. Ball on the 18-yard line with 4.5 minutes to go now in the 2nd quarter. Ogilvie trails by 8-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. I formation, receiver out wide to the right. Milbrat under center. Milbrat takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he's rolling out to his right. He's going to have to get rid of it. Throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that ball, and we've got an Ogilvie Lion down, it looks like. And I believe that's Feldy who is down. So with that injury, we will take a timeout, be back after a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Playoff Football here on KBEK.
Are you interested in a technical you'd like to start close to home? Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Hey!
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free, and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002.
Caden Feldy was the injured Ogilvie Lion. He's getting help off the field. So he'll walk back to the sideline with some help. Again, never want to see anybody injured, and hopefully he's okay and able to get back into this one. So again, the Tigers have it, 2nd down and 10 with 4:15 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard before halftime. Milbrat in the gun, 2 receivers to the right. Running back in the backfield in the pistol formation. He'll hand it off Hunter Kenyon, and that hasn't worked so far tonight, and he'll maybe pick up 3 on that carry for Hunter Kenyon. So 3rd down and 7 now. Not real sure of that call for the Ogilvie Lions. You've got under 4 minutes to go now, and you got to drive the length of the field. You got to go 79 yards in just under 4 minutes. Not a lot of time to do much here for the Lions. You don't want to go into half giving the ball back to Nevis. You certainly want to at least try and get to the end zone, but you also, I can understand, don't want to give the ball back to Nevis with any good field position. So kind of a battle right now. You're only trailing 8-0, but you want to try and score. Milbrat will fake it. Now he'll give it off here on the screen to Cole Hergis, and he's going nowhere but backwards. My goodness. He'll be taken down back at around the 16-yard line. So a big loss there for the Lions, and not what you want. A screen play on 3rd down and 7. Maybe not ideal that time. Would like to see him take a shot downfield on one of those first 2 plays. They didn't. Instead, now the Lions will have to punt it away as the clock ticks under 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Now you give Nevis the ball back with plenty of time to try and go score and extend their lead. Milbrat will punt it away. This one sidewinding, and not a good punt, and that one's going to give Nevis great starting. Oh my goodness, walk it back. Wow. Inside the 30. My goodness. Nevis will be starting with excellent, and that is saying the least, field position here after that punt. Ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line of Ogilvie. Not a good punt, so just the mistakes kind of compounding here for the Ogilvie Lions. As we have 2:34 left before the halftime. Stay tuned. It is the halftime report brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. Arrowhead Transit, your community ride. So Nevis, 1st down and 10 from the Ogilvie 28. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Now sends a man in motion right to left. He'll toss it out to Ogundeji. Deji off that far side. They're going to get a flag down back at about the 32-yard line. Spot, that could be holding. That could be a lot of things out there. And we'll see what the call is here. They're talking about it. It looked like from where I was sitting, it looked like maybe Eli Klimek got kind of started towards the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped, and you can't do that. But we'll see if they caught it. They're still talking out there on the far side of the field on the hash marks. It's what one of the referees is explaining to the head ref here. So we're going to go. The head ref's going to talk to Ogilvie, and I'm assuming this should be on Nevis. So we will await the call here from the head referee as he talks to head coach of the Ogilvie Lions, Dave Halverson. A legal shift here on the Nevis Tigers. So it'll back him up. It'll be first down and 15. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. Yeah, they did get Klimek there for the illegal shift. And, yeah, he went towards the line of scrimmage before the ball snap. Can't do that. So now Nevis will line up a receiver on each side of the formation, give up to Ogilvie. He breaks off of one tackle and then falls forward to the 30 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 there for Ogilvie, and that's his 12th carry of the first half. And the second down and 12 with 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Nevis leads your Ogilvie Lions 8-0. Receiver on each side of the formation here for Nevis. Under 2 minutes to go. Takes the snap, gives it up the middle to Ogilvie. He stopped right away into a pile of Lions, or should I say a pack. A pride, I guess it is. A pride of Lions. And maybe a yard on that one and nothing more. And that'll bring up third down and 11.5. So third down and long here for Nevis. And if you're the Lions, you can only ask for a stop here. That would be the best thing that could happen for you at the end of the half, as your offense really wasn't able to get going that last drive. And then a bad punt set up Nevis in great field position, so a stop would just be momentous here, as now Lewis has all time to throw. The throw is over. Oh, off the tip, it's caught, and wow, what a catch there off the tip by Joe Houchin. He catches it and gets down to the 5, a gain of 25. That's a big, big play there for Nevis. First down and goal inside the Roddy Motors red zone. Nevis will quickly line up and give off to Ogilvie, and he has got nowhere to go. The Ogilvie Lions do a good job to stretch that play out and actually take him down for a loss of 1 on the play, and now it'll be second down and goal from inside the 10. Nevis will take their time. The clock is ticking. I suppose if you're the Lions, you're okay with that. But inside the Roddy Motors red zone, Joe Rademacher of Roddy Motors is a United States Marine. If you're looking to get a new vehicle, talk to a fellow vet who will get you squared away. Second down and goal, From the 6, a man in motion right to left for the Nevis Tigers. Lewis will step up, look to take it in himself, and he does. And the worst possible thing that could have happened for the Lions does, as Eli Lewis takes it in from 6 yards out and puts the Tigers up on the board 14-0 now, right before the half. So it's 14-0, 20 seconds to go, and the way the Ogilvie offense has been moving, really no chance for them to go down and score. Nevis will line up to go for 2, receiver on each side of the formation. Lewis in the gun. He'll take the snap, look to the left side. He's got a man wide open. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, Joe Houchin for 2. So 16-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here with 20 seconds to go in the half. Nevis up on top of your Ogilvie Lions 16-0. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with that free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. They'll also leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracethemen.com. Coming up here in just a few plays, we'll have the Arrowhead Transit halftime. Arrowhead Transit, your community ride. Nevis leads 16-0 over Ogilvie. We've got a flag on the play here on Ogilvie. There was a flag there on Ogilvie. Not real sure what that was. I think it had to have been an unsportsmanlike because it didn't happen during the play. Must have been after the play, so it had to have been an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there on Ogilvie. Probably, I'm guessing, a frustration penalty there by the Lions, as they trail now 16-0 with 20 seconds to go before halftime. They do have 2 timeouts in their pocket, but they'll have to go the length of the field unless they get a really good return here, which would take up most of the clock anyways. So they'd maybe get, depending on how good the return is, they'd maybe get one more play to try and take a shot at the end zone. So now Nevis will be kicking off from the 45-yard line on Ogilvie's side of the field. The returners are backed up into the end zone. This one is up and it's down, and it will go into the end zone and bounce, and there is a touchback. So the Tiger kickoff goes into the end zone, a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. Ogilvie has to go 80 yards in 20 seconds. You'll have to get one big chunk play and then take a shot. It will be one play, and then you'll have to take that shot at the end zone. So I'm guessing we'll see a pass play here towards the sticks and towards the boundaries, and then you'll have to take the chunk play. And they're lined up in the I formation. Maybe they'll just try and run out the clock here. Nope, instead they'll kneel it. So Ogilvie, instead of taking a shot, they will kneel out the rest of this clock here in the first half. And that will be it. So we're headed to halftime here. The Arrowhead Transit halftime between the Nevis Tigers and the Ogilvie Lions, with the Tigers leading on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard 16-0. Embrace Orthodontics, they'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. So it's halftime here at Brainerd, where the Nevis Tigers lead over your Ogilvie Lions 16-0. We'll be back with your Arrowhead Transit halftime. You're listening to football here on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers. The new Nice 95.5 mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather. And great music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops, and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
Kettle River River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty give you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers to join our herd.
Buy local, spend local. Those words mean something to us here in East Central Minnesota. Nice 95.5 is owned by a Minnesota company, Q Media Group. Yep, we're local too. If you're considering radio or digital advertising, we'd love to help you buy local and spend local. Advertising made for Minnesota, made in Minnesota. Connect with Nice 95.5 to spread your message. Info at q-mediagroup.com.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, the Ogilvie Lions trail the Nevis Tigers here at the Arrowhead Transit halftime, 16-0. Not a lot going for the Ogilvie Lions there in that first half. They struggled to get their offense going. Their defense looked okay, but the offense just couldn't get much going as the Tigers lead 16-0 at the Arrowhead Transit halftime. Arrowhead Transit, your community ride. Arrowhead Transit, thanks for sponsoring the halftime here. So again, the Lions trail at half, 16-0. Looking at the stats here for the Nevis Tigers, they had 5 possessions, 3 penalties, and that 1 interception. 174 yards of offense, 15 on the ground, 119 through the air. They were 17 carries for 55 yards rushing, 5 for 10 passing for 119 yards. Leading the way rushing was Ogilvie with 14 carries for 50 yards. 1 for 6 for Eli Lewis on that touchdown run, and then 2 for -1 for Eli Lewis. He has now 5 yards rushing. So he was 3 for 5 on the ground. Three for 5 on the ground. That changes it to 175 for the Nevis Tigers and 120 on the ground. Passing the ball, as I mentioned before, he was 4 for 10. Through the air was Eli Lewis for 119 yards, and the touchdown pass that he threw to Joe Houchin of 49 yards. Leading the way through the catching realms was Joe Houchin of 74 yards receiving on 2 catches. 2 catches for Klimek, and he had 28 yards, and 1 catch for John Paul Benson, 1 for 17 on the evening. On the other side for your Ogilvie Lions, 5 possessions, 1 penalty, 1 turnover on that interception. And running the ball, they had 15 carries for only 35 yards. Leading the way running was Colby Milbrat with 6 carries for 25. Then Hunter Kenyon, 6 for 9. Tucker Kenyon, 1 for 2. Kohurgis, 1 for -1. Passing the ball, Colby Milbrat was 1 for 6 for 9 yards. He had the 114-yard pass to Isaiah Voss for the first down on their first drive. Then after that, nothing doing through the air until the second to last drive where he threw an interception. And then their last drive where he threw a screen that went for -5 to Cole Hurgis. So your leading receiver is Isaiah Voss with those 14 yards here for the Ogilvie Lions. Lions again trail 16-0 at the half against the Nevis Tigers. These two teams played during the regular season with Ogilvie falling 34-8. the Lions just couldn't seemingly get their offense going there in that first half. They struggled to really get the run game going, which they love to do. Milbrad, again, he had 6 carries for 25 yards, so just under 5 yards a carry. But it's not the offense that we're used to seeing from Ogilvie. We're used to them being a little bit more balanced through the air and on the ground, and it's just not happening tonight the way they would like it to. And they've really struggled here in their 5 possessions on the evening. Only 44 yards of offense so far here for the Lions. So not ideal. They really need a few, I shouldn't say just one. They need a few big chunk plays here in this second half to really kind of get them sparked. Their defense hasn't done bad. Again, even though they have given up 175 yards of offense to the Nevis Tigers, the Lions haven't done bad on defense. It's just the couple chunk plays that they've given up, and they've been through the air. Catches of 49, 25, and 24 yards have really kind of held them down on defense. I mean, the Houchin catch of 25 yards would have turned a third down into a fourth down, but it was tipped by the defender. Houchin just did a great job of keeping track of where the ball was, caught it off of the deflection, and then brought it in, went down to about the 5-yard line, and that's where he was taken down. And then Eli Lewis, of course, took it in from 6 yards out for the touchdown, and that's how they got up 14-0, and then they would go up with the 2-point conversion, 16-0. So Ogilvie Lions trail here in this one, 16-0. We're at halftime here up in Brainerd at Brainerd High School, the home of the Warriors, at their turf field, and the Lions trailing here 16-0. Going to need, again, something of a spark here in the second half to get their offense going. They really need something to go their way. They've, again, gotten a few penalties on the Nevis Tigers, but they did pick up one on the last Nevis touchdown, which was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Lions. And I'm assuming that's more of a frustration penalty that came out on their part. It's unfortunate, but the Lions struggling here on offense in this first half, and they'll need to get something going, whether it's from Milbrandt, you need a long run from him, or try and get Hunter Kenyon going, or let Colby Milbrandt kind of air it out here in the second half. Obviously, you don't want to be one-dimensional in a half, because then the defense just keys off on it. But I don't think you're ever one-dimensional with Milbrandt back there running the offense. And, again, he can throw the ball really well, and he can run the ball just as well. He's missed on a couple of throws. They've gotten to the receiver, but they came in just a little bit low. He's not getting his front. He's not throwing off that front foot. It's been kind of throws off the back foot, so he hasn't gotten the full strength of his arm behind the throws here in this first half. It seems like on the one that he delivered to Isaiah Voss, which went for 14 yards, he really got all of his arm strength behind that one. And it was an absolute line drive throw to Voss for a first down. He spun off a tackle, dove forward for a few extra yards, and Milbrandt got to feel good after that. But only 6 passes there in the first half, and he only completed 2 of them for 9 yards. 2 for 6 in that first half for 9 yards passing, because the screenplay went backwards 5 yards that he threw to Cole Hergis. So 9 yards passing. I got to imagine that the Lions will come out here in the second half and pass a little bit more with Milbrandt. Again, very talented player, a guy who can do it on the ground and through the air, and they'll have to get him going. I think he's going to be one of the key players that we look at here in the second half, as well as Hunter Kenyon and these receivers. The receivers are going to have to start working back to the ball. I think the Nevis Tigers have done a great job of sticking like glue to these Lions receivers. So for the Lions, they're going to have to start coming back to the ball. And the Lions have been trying to run with a screen to the receivers, which I think a lot of people would consider an extension of the run game. But the Lions just haven't been able to do much with that wide receiver screen. The Nevis Tigers have done a great job of getting to those receivers and taking them down for no gain, or if backwards. And that's what happened with Cole Hergis. He went backwards 5 yards on one of the screenplays on their second to final drive, but it was basically the final drive that they did anything with. So, the Lions got a little bit of work to do here in the second half, and we'll see what they can do. We're at halftime with the Nevis Tigers leading 16-0. We'll take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors. We'll be back with more from halftime here in Brainerd for the section championship in 5 nine-man football. You're listening to Championship Football on KBEK.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got 2 boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you and your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing. 320-385-4049 anytime.
Joe Keyport here, the news director for Q Media Group. Did you miss an interview of something local that was happening? Did you miss a conversation on the morning show? Make sure to check it out on the on-demand page at kbek.com and get the information you may have missed.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Hey, hey, hey!
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free, and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, your Ogilvie Lions trail the Nevis Tigers at this Arrowhead Transit halftime, 16-0. The 2 touchdowns by on the ground, one from Lewis, and then the other through the air from Lewis to Joe Houchin from 49 yards out. That is how the Nevis Tigers have the 16-0 lead over your Ogilvie Lions. The Lions have some work to do here in the second half to try and turn things around and get their offense back on schedule, and hopefully they can do such that and not only get this game within reach and try and tie this one, but also get the victory and punch their ticket to the state tournament. Of course, the winner, as I just mentioned, will head to the state tournament representing Section 5 of 9-man football. These two teams played during the regular season. Nevis won over the Ogilvie Lions 34-8, but it was a much closer game than I think it really showed on the scoreboard, as Ogilvie only trailed at half 14-8. So I think that the Lions can certainly beat this Nevis team, but they're going to have to do a ton of work here in the second half as they trail 16-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They want to keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program at embracemn.com. Just about set for those last 3 minutes of halftime for the warm-up period for these two teams, and then we'll get back to action and our second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff here on 95.5 FM KBEK. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, bringing you all the action from tonight's game here in Brainerd at Brainerd High School, the home of the Warriors. We're on their beautiful turf field, and the Lions have some work to do here in the second half, but hopefully they can get it done, turn things around, and get things going their way. I think they just need something big, a big play to really spark that momentum and turn it over in their favor, and then get their offense rolling here. And as I mentioned before, I think that the Lions need to go through Milbrandt and try and get him rolling, whether it's the pass or run game. I think you really need to get him rolling here in this second half. Again, you're never really one-dimensional when he's back there at quarterback, because he can run the ball pretty well and he can throw the ball really well. He just needs to make sure that he's throwing the ball off of his front foot. And because so far he hasn't been. So far he's had a few of those throws off of his back foot when he's on the run. So he's going to have to remember to step up into his throws, and the receivers are going to have to come back to the throws as well, because I think right now Nevis has just done such a great job of coming and sticking to the receivers and coming back and either knocking the ball away or intercepting the ball, that the Lions going to have to do a good job of coming back to the ball here in this second half. So the warm-up period has started for both of these teams. We'll take commercial break, hear a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll be set for that second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff. This concludes our Arrowhead Transit halftime report, again brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, your community ride.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002. Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers. The new Nice 95.5 mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather. And great music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops, and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, getting set for your second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff to begin, of course, the second half of play. The Ogilvie Lions trail the Nevis Tigers here 16-0 at the end of the second quarter, and now they'll try and get something going again. I think my keys to this second half for the Lions is really get Colby Milbrat going, whether it's through the air, on the ground, or both. I think you really need to get him going. Of course, the Kettle River Pizza kickoff is brought to you by Kettle River Pizza. If your team is looking for an easy way to raise funds for your organization, visit kettleriverpizza.com. The easiest and cheesiest way to fundraise. Pepperoni and sausage, chicken Alfredo, or the hot Hawaiian. Grab a handful of delicious Kettle River pizzas at your local grocery store today. Kettle River pizzas are handcrafted right there in Ascove. Here we go, just about set for that second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff. The Ogilvie Lions will receive the second half Kettle River Pizza kickoff on 95.5 FM KBEK. Two returners back deep for the Lions. And Nevis will look to boot it away. It's Joshua Salmons. And here's the boot. That one's an end-over-end kick and taken in at the 15-yard line, but dropped. Dropped at the 15. He's got nowhere to go. He maybe picks up a couple from where he dropped the ball to the 17. And not a good start here for the Ogilvie Lions to begin this second half. I think he might have just thought about the return more before he took the ball fully in and ran without it. So ball will be spotted right at the 18-yard line, and that's where this Ogilvie offense will take over. Here comes Colby Milbrandt and the crew as they have their first drive of the second half. Two receivers on the right side, one on the left for Milbrandt. He's in the gun, takes the snap. He's looking for the screen. Instead, he'll take it himself off the left side of the line. Breaks off of, that's his fullback who broke off one. He could not do much there. The Nevis Tigers do a great job of reeling him in for maybe a yard. And nothing doing there. The Tigers have just done such a great job on defense. They have not allowed Milbrandt to do anything on the ground, really. Neither have either the Kenyans or Feldy. Milbradt's their leading rusher with now 7 carries for 26 yards. So second down and 9. Milbrandt in the gun, 2 receivers in the formation, 1 on each side. He'll fake the handoff. He's under some pressure, breaks off of that one, looks, he throws, and got it. And a nice catch there by Hunter Kenyon past the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Hunter Kenyon with the catch there, picks up maybe 3 yards, and it'll be third down and long. That was a good job there by Milbrandt to break off of the initial sack attempt and then throw it forward for a few yards, and it'll be third down and about 6 now. 2 receivers on the right side here for Ogilvie. Milbrandt in the gun, takes the snap. He looks, continues to look. That one's nearly intercepted and still nearly caught. Is it intercepted? Oh my goodness, it is. It tipped off of one defender, tipped off the running back, and then tipped right to the defender again, and he pulled it in for the INT. Oh boy. It started with the fumbled kick return, and the offense just couldn't do much from there, and now the Nevis Tigers will take over deep in Ogilvie territory at the 22-yard line. So now the Nevis Tigers have it at the Ogilvie 22-yard line. A receiver on each side of the formation here for the quarterback, Eli Lewis. Lewis takes the snap, hands it. No, he'll fake it. He'll keep it himself. He's got some room off the left side, and then he's taken down quickly and a little bit slow to get up there. Might have twisted his ankle. He kind of went down a little bit funny, But he's all right. He's back up, and he'll get the play call from the sideline. He gets it to about the 17-yard line, a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 from the 17.
Gain of 5 that time for Lewis. 4 carries for 10 yards now for quarterback. 2 receivers in the formation, outright and 1 on the left. Ogundege, the lone back, behind Lewis. Man in motion from right to left. He'll toss it out wide to Ogundege. He's got some room, but then he breaks off tackle. Nice job there, but then he's wrapped up after breaking off the initial tackle. Gains about a yard to the 16-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd down. 15 carries, 51 yards for Ogundege. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. Lions obviously need a big stop here. Nevis, his offense has just been moving the ball all night long, and I don't want to say this is a must-stop for Ogilvie, but it almost feels like it here. Nevis will line up. Receiver out wide to the left and 1 on the right. Lewis with his running back Ogundege behind him. He takes a snap. Left-handed throw over the middle is tipped. Oh, my goodness, and it's still brought in. Milbrat tipped it, and then it's still caught and brought in by the receiver, A.J. Bessler. Wow. Everything just bouncing the Tigers' way. I mean, you can't make it up if you're the Lions. Everything seems to be going against them, and that's a good 11-yard catch for Bessler. And Milbrat tipped it, and it almost seemed like he thought that one was just going to go down to the turf. But great job by Bessler. Great effort there as he kept watching it and brought it in. Lewis with the gun gives it off to Ogundege, and he's into the end zone, breaking off a few tackles and easily in for the 5-yard rushing touchdown. That's his first rushing touchdown of the evening, and that gives Nevis a 22-0 lead. And again, just to put it simply, a terrible start to this 3rd quarter for the Ogilvie Lions. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard now with only 8:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Plus, their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. You can start today at EmbraceMN.com. They'll go for 2, and Ogundege is in, nearly untouched, and that will make it 24-0 on your Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Ogilvie needs something. They need a spark. They need something to go their way. Ogilvie, obviously just demoralized on that sideline. He had the fumble on the kick return, and then the interception, and then Nevis scores on the first drive in the second half. So the Ogilvie Lions now will look to receive the kick after the Nevis touchdown. They got some work to do, but luckily for them, they still got the rest of this quarter, 8:14, and the 4th. They will really need that offense to pick up a few first downs, and I think if you're Ogilvie, that's just something you're looking for now. That's your key to this drive. What you want out of this drive, pick up a first down and pick up another one. Just pick up a few first downs on this drive. Get your offense into a rhythm, and then go from there. I think that's the key to this drive if you're Ogilvie. Pick up a few first downs, get into somewhat of a rhythm for this team. I think that's just what they've been missing here tonight, just getting into a rhythm. And here's the boot. An end-over-end kick will be taken in just inside the 15 to the 20, to the 25, breaks out to the right side to the 30, breaks off of a tackle at the 30, and the ball's on the ground, but I think he fell back on top of it. He did. Ooh, my goodness. Gotta be having 2 hands on the ball here if you are the Lions. That was on the return that time, Tucker Kenyon, and the Lions catch a break there. They catch a break that time, but they cannot count on catching breaks here as the Nevis Tigers lead 24-0. So they will have the ball at the 33-yard line to start this drive. A good starting field position, but they need to get something going. Receiver out wide to the left for Ogilvie. Milbrat with the Kenyons in the backfield with him in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Hunter Kenyon, then to Tucker Kenyon. He throws it out to the wide side of the field, and he's taken down near that first down marker is Hunter Kenyon. And right at the 41-yard line is where they'll spot him, a gain of 8. Second down now, and 2 to go for the Lions. Under 8 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Lions, that would be huge if they could get a first down here in 2 plays and then use the next play for a first down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 out wide to the left here for Milbrat. Takes the snap, looks to his right. Now he's going to roll out, steps up into his throw. That's what they've been missing all night, but that one's into double coverage and it's picked off. It's Eli Lewis, the quarterback, and he's got a convoy in front of him. Breaks off of 1 tackle, falls forward inside the 40. My goodness. Oh, Eli Lewis is down. Oh, no. Oh, he got hurt. Oh, not what you want to see. Eli Lewis is down. That's the Nevis starting quarterback. Never want to see that. Back after a commercial break.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
So their quarterback, Eli Lewis, is up. He's all right. He will have to come out for a play, though. Oh, a late flag now. They're going to get Ogilvie for a late hit.
Flag on the play.
That's another frustration penalty there if you're the Lions. It's been a frustrating night, and that one, a throw by Milbrandt. If he would have thrown that one maybe a second sooner, it wouldn't have been picked by Lewis, but since he took the time to step up, what you want to see in Milbrandt, that gave Lewis the extra time to realize where he was going with the throw and step over and get the turnover. So when it rains, it pours. If you're the Lions, they were on their way to getting a first down, and now after the penalty on the interception return, the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line. So now they're in the Roddy Motors red zone thanks to a Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. Haley Newman, your local resource for real estate, 320-469-6868 or hnewman@kw.com. Ogundeji with the carry, maybe a yard or 2. Gain of 2 there for Ogundeji.
2nd and 8 from the 18.
And again, they're inside the Roddy Motors red zone here are the Nevis Tigers. Roddy Motors red zone. Roddy Motors can help you get into your next vehicle. They can even get you financed. Visit roddymotors.com today. Lewis is back out there after taking the play off. He will fake the toss. He'll look to the left. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown. That was way too easy for the Tigers. That was Austin Arendt from 18 yards out. And now all of a sudden turns it into a 30-0 game here in favor of the Nevis Tigers. And we're getting to a point where if the Lions don't score here within the next couple minutes, this one might be over. Never want to say it's over before it is over, but the way the Ogilvie offense just hasn't been able to get itself going, the turnovers, the penalties now starting to pile up. Nevis, of course, will go for 2. Lewis takes the snap, over the middle, caught for 2. 32-0 now, the Nevis Tigers lead on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. They'll also do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at EmbraceMN.com. 32-0 is the lead here for the Nevis Tigers. They lead over the Ogilvie Lions here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, nice 95.5. Again, a couple of frustration penalties here at the end of the first half, and then on that interception return by the Lions, and that put the Tigers at the 20 off that interception return, and then 2 plays later, they were into the end zone, and the pass coverage just not quite there for the Lions. They seem to be getting lost on these routes that the Tigers are running, and not what you want to have if you're the Lions. So again, the Lions need to get on the board here in the next couple of minutes, and then they need to they will really need to get something going. They've been missing that spark tonight, and they need a spark here. They got the good return the last time out, then unfortunately Milbrandt with the INT. And here is the kick booted, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that ball will go out of bounds, and it will put Ogilvie at 35. So the free kick out of bounds, and Ogilvie, I'm assuming, will have it at the 35. I'm assuming. And they're going to start it at 35, so that's where Ogilvie will take over. Not their best starting field position of the night, but off of a kickoff, I should say, that is their best starting field position off of a kickoff. Ball at the 35 now. Milbrandt with a receiver out wide to the left. Takes the snap, gives it off to Kenyon, and nowhere to go that time for Tucker Kenyon. No gain on the carry. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 35.
Clock continuing to roll under 7 minutes here. Ogilvie, I think, even though, it ain't the fourth quarter, but you're down by 32, you're going to have to start running the hurry up here in this one. You don't want to, but you're just going to have to. You don't have enough time. 2 receivers out wide to the left here from Milbrandt. He's in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. It's a screen out to the right side. He's got a man, but he is absolutely crunched after a short gain. And that catch that time, I believe, was Hergis. He's back on the field. Cole Hergis with maybe a yard. 3rd and 9 now for the Lions. Under 6 minutes to go now for Ogilvie here in the 3rd quarter. Two receivers on the right side of the formation for Ogilvie in the pistol formation. Milbrandt, here comes a blitzer, and he is not down. He shovels it forward to Hunter Kenyon, and he's taken back by about 3 yards. So -3 on the shovel forward to Tucker Kenyon, And that'll bring up 4th.
4th and 12 from the 33.
So 4th down and long now for Ogilvie with 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They trail 32-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Trying to get something going, but Nevis right now, their defense is just suffocating this offense. And Milbrandt will look to punt it away. I think it might have been blocked. As he was trailing back, he took it upon himself to go with the return. Eli Klimek took it and got it to the 45. I don't know if that one was tipped or not. It may have been. It was pretty darn close if it wasn't. So the Nevis Tigers will start with it inside Ogilvie territory at the 45-yard line. 45.
Nevis 1st and 10 from the 45.
4:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Nevis leads 32-0 over your Ogilvie Lions here on 95.5 FM KBEK. Nevis will come out, 3 receivers in the formation, 2 left, 2 on the right. Ogundeji behind the quarterback, Lewis. Lewis takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. And the ball came out late, but I think his forward progress was stopped. Forward progress was stopped before that ball came out. No gain there for Eli Lewis. 2nd down and 10. Now, again, the first down plays for Nevis haven't been great. Ogilvie's done a good job on first down. It's the next 2 or 3 that have been the problem.
2nd and 10 from the 45.
Nevis obviously going to take as much time on each play as they can. Won't get to the line of scrimmage till about 10 seconds left, then should snap it with under 5. You don't need to score again if you're Nevis. Just take time off the clock. Just roll that clock, and they will snap it with under 5 to go. And that's got to be the formula here throughout the rest of this one. Snap, give out to Ogilvie, and he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Backwards a couple yards for Ogilvie. Actually, they're going to spot him near the 50. Loss of 4 for Ogilvie. Actually, loss of 5. Loss of 5 here by Ogilvie, but again, they've been pretty good tonight on 3rd down conversions. Passing the ball has even been what they've used on these 3rd downs, and as of late, the receivers have just been wide open. Three minutes to go here in the 3rd. Ogilvie trails 32-0. 3rd down and 15 for Nevis. Takes the snap, give up the middle to Ogilvie. He picks up a couple, and then he's taken down. Gain of 2 for Ogilvie, and that'll bring up 4th and 13. And I'm assuming the Nevis Tigers will be pretty content here to punt this ball away. They'll punt it, and it could wind up landing inside the 10 off the punt. Of course, lining up to punt it away will be Eli Klimek. Nevis will huddle up real quick because they don't need to snap this ball until under 5 seconds. Punt it away, and depending if there's a return or not, we could wind up with closer to 2 minutes than maybe even 1. Here's 7-6-5, and there's the snap and the boot. That one's a sidewinding punt, and it's taken in at the 15, fumbled. Back to the 10. The returner's got nowhere to go. Tucker Kenyon. Wow. No, that was not Kenyon. It might have been Hergis on the return. And oh my, Ogilvie Lions just can't get anything to go right for them tonight as they muffed the punt return. And now Hergis kind of went backwards on the return to try and make anything happen. Just couldn't get it going, and they're back now inside their own 10-yard line at the 8. 2:02 left on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter. Nevis leads over your Ogilvie Lions 32-0. Milbrandt, receiver on each side of the formation. 2 running backs in the backfield. Shotgun. Milbrandt takes the snap. He fakes a give one way. It's a screen out wide to the right. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by Nevis for a touchdown. Now, you could argue, did he have possession long enough for it to be a fumble? I think it's the only argument you have if you're Ogilvie. That would be the argument. And I think they're going to talk about it even. So I don't know if the receiver had that ball long enough for it to be considered it is incomplete. That's I was going to say, that came out pretty quick after the catch, and I didn't know if he had the possession long enough for it to be a fumble, and it was not. They came together, talked about it, and determined that he didn't have possession of it. So to be incomplete, Lions catch a break there. That would have pretty much sealed it. So 2nd down. And 10 to go here for the Lions. They'll line it up. Tucker Kenyon, nowhere to go for Hunter Kenyon, Hunter Kenyon on the carry. Goes backwards for a loss. 3rd and 10 for the Lions.
3rd and 10 from the 8.
3rd down and 10 here. 3rd quarter, under a minute and a half to go in the Section 5 9-man championship game of the 3rd quarter. Milbrandt, two receivers out wide to the right. Two running backs in the backfield. He takes the snap. Should be a screen setup. Oh, and then his running back tripped. Tripped over his own footing. He fell down, and that's going to be incomplete. That was for Nathan Hagel, the intended receiver. And, I mean, if you're Ogilvie, this is a sticky situation. You don't want to go for it and not wind up getting it, because then Nevis winds up getting it inside your own 20. Then if you punt it away, still not great field position either way for the defense. So not a good spot for Ogilvie. They do look like they will line up to punt it away, though. High snap on the punt, and the punter just makes a move. Oh, and then it blocked. Said it before, I'll say it again. When it rains, it pours if you're the Lions. That ball will be spotted inside the 10. Looks like the 7-yard line. That's where the Nevis Tigers will take over here with 1:02 left to go in this third quarter. Nevis trying to add on to their lead and possibly put it away. A blocked punt. The punter did a good job of making the first defender miss, tried to get it off of the foot, but it was blocked, and now the Nevis Tigers take over on the Ogilvie 8-yard line inside the Roddy Motors Red Zone. Roddy Motors Red Zone, voted best dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's a repeat champion. Get a late flag after Ogundeji was taken down for no gain. A late flag. So it'll be interesting to see what this is. So the head referee comes out to the center of the field. We're going to get holding on the offense here for Nevis. Their second penalty of the second half, and that'll back them up. So the Ogilvie Lions defense will have a little bit more room to work with here after they started with the ball on their own 8-yard line. Back to about the 17-yard line here. Nevis will have it. It will technically be first down and goal from the 17.
First and goal from the 17.
57 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nevis leads over your Ogilvie Lions 32-0 in the Section 5 9-man championship game. Winner goes to the state tournament. Lewis takes the snap. He looks to throw. Rolls out to his left. Looking, and he's under pressure now, and he'll be sacked. He'll be taken down back behind the 20. Obviously, Eli Lewis won't be too pleased with the sack, but you're okay with it because you're leading. And on the sack that time is Owen Hines with the sack. And that should be it for the third quarter of play. As Eli Lewis took the sack, and that will be it for the third quarter. Nevis just waiting out the clock, and that will be it. So 3, 2, and 1, and we'll head to the fourth quarter of play here in Brainerd, where the Nevis Tigers lead over your Ogilvie Lions 32-0. They'll have it with second down and goal from a ways out as we begin the fourth quarter. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, the team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. Start of the fourth when we come back on KBEK.
There has never been a better time to sell your home. Get a fast cash offer today and have your money in as little as 7 days. Any house, any condition. They will make you an offer the same day and pay you in as little as 7 days. City lots, lake lots, land, does not matter. They want to buy it. If you are ready to sell your home, let Haley Newman with Keller Williams Premier Realty get you a fast cash offer or help get you into the home of your dreams today. Contact her at 320-469-6868.
Back here on 95.5 FM, KBEK, your Ogilvie Lions trail 32-0 to the Nevis Tigers. Fourth quarter has begun. The ball is at the 24-yard line. It's second down and goal, believe it or not, for Nevis, but a sack set them back 5-6 yards. And now Eli Lewis and company will start with it. 3 receivers in the formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Give up the middle this time to a new runner, and that one was number 12, Eli Lindau.
Lindau with the carry.
Carry inside the 15. There was a flag down, though. So instead they pick it up. 3rd down and goal, only a yard gain there by Lindau, and 3rd down and goal from that 23-yard line. Under 11.5 to go. Lewis takes the snap. It's a screen out to the right side, up past the 20 to the 15. And inside the 15, the receiver goes on the catch. That catch there made by Austin Arendt. Pickup of about 10 on the catch. Brings up 4th down and goal from the 13. Under 11 minutes to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, who has your custom light force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with those 3 locations in Pine City, Lynchburg, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Nevis will line up to go for it. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Ogundeji back in the backfield behind the quarterback, Lewis. Lewis takes the snap, fakes the give. He's under some pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he's taken down. He ran right into the teeth of the defense, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Lewis with the carry.
And ball will be spotted here for the Lions at the 14. A loss of 1 on that carry. So the Ogilvie Lions will take over on their own 14-yard line. With 10:19 to go here in the 4th. They trail 32-0. Can they score 4 touchdowns and 4 two-point conversions in 10 minutes and 19 seconds? We'll have to wait and see. One receiver in the formation for Milbrat. Milbrat under center. Fakes the give, and a little bit of a counter play here, and the give to Hergis, and nothing doing that time. And the ball on the ground. Oh, my goodness. Ball is on the ground again for the Lions and recovered by Nevis. So the Lions turn it over once again. It's another Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. Haley Newman turning over the key to your new home. Looking to buy or sell a property? You can contact Haley Newman of Keller Williams at 320-469-6868. Looks like we got a injured player out there. We'll take a commercial break. You're listening to Football on KBEK.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers to join our herd.
Buy local, spend local. Those words mean something to us here in East Central Minnesota. Nice 95.5 is owned by a Minnesota company, Q Media Group. Yep, we're local too. If you're considering radio or digital advertising, we'd love to help you buy local and spend local. Advertising made for Minnesota, made in Minnesota. Connect with Nice 95.5 to spread your message. info@q-mediagroup.com. Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors say, "Go Mustangs!" Well, of course, he's got 2 boys on the varsity squad. He's born and raised in Mustang country, voted Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County 2 years in a row. That's what you call a repeat champ. And he offers vehicles of all makes and models, can get you financed on site, and put you in your new vehicle before the Mustangs take on next week's opponent. When you need a quality new vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or visit roddymotors.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Devin Lindahl, the injured Nevis player, back to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. Either way, the Nevis Tigers do have it at the 10-yard line after the turnover, the Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. So Nevis at the 10, first down and goal. Give here to the ball carrier, and he gets it to about the 5. Eli Lindahl on the carry. On first down, and gain of about 4 for Lindahl on the sweep. Ball will be spotted at the 6-yard line now with under 10 minutes to go here. Lions, it's not been a pretty second half. They have had multiple turnovers, 3 of them. They've easily could have had more here in the second half on the fumbled punt and kick return, but they were able to hop back on top of those. Sadly, the drives did not go anywhere after that. Second down and 6 to go. Second and goal, I should say, and 6 to go. Give back to Lindahl, and he goes nowhere. He's ripped down behind the line of scrimmage at the 8, loss of 2. Eli Lindahl.
With a loss of 2 yards, it's third and goal.
So now 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and goal from the 8, under 9 minutes to go. Obviously, Nevis going to be taking plenty of time off that play clock before snapping it. We don't really want to snap it before 5 seconds. Just continue to let the clock roll, and for your team, get out of here with the win. For the Lions, it will be another great season that they would just come up just short. So under 5, and there you go. Eli will snap it. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Close to a catch there for A.J. Bessler, but it is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 8-yard line. Okay. 8:27 to go here in the 4th quarter. Ogilvie trails the Nevis Tigers 32-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care and friendly, comfortable atmosphere. They'll also leave you with the smile you'll embrace forever. EmbraceMN.com. 4th down and goal. Eli Lewis will look to go for it. Throws it over in caught in the end zone by A.J. Bessler for the touchdown. Oh, another touchdown here for A.J. Bessler and the Nevis Tigers. And that will make it 38-0 with 8:21 to go on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. I believe it's 35 points that should make it a running clock. So the Nevis Tigers will come out and try and go for 2. Receiver on each side of the formation. 2 running backs in the pistol with Eli Lewis. Sends a man in motion right to left. Now 2 receivers on the left side. Lewis takes a snap. He looks over that left side and now tries to run with it back across his body into the end zone, but it is dropped by the receiver, so the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Nevis Tigers lead 38-0 in the 4th quarter with 8:21 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Ogilvie looking like their season will come to an early end here in the Section 5 9-man championship game against the Nevis Tigers. Only have 8:21 to go. We're trying to score 5 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions on each. Ogilvie Lions will get into their huddle to line up for this kick return. Nevis will line up in their special teams huddle. And 38-0 is the score in favor of the Nevis Tigers, looking much like they will be punching their ticket to the state tournament. Ogilvie will have 8:21 to go when this ball will be kicked off, rather. And kicking it away is Josh Salmons. And there's the boot. This one a pop-up boot. It's going to come down in the middle of nowhere. Picked up by the Lions and, popped out. Oh, my goodness. They picked it up off the bounce, and it bounced straight out of their hands. So Ogilvie turns it over on the kick return, and it goes right back to Nevis. And that will pretty much write an end to this one. We still have under 8 minutes to go, but that pretty much wraps up this game in favor of Nevis. And it looks like the Nevis Tigers will come with their number 2s out there. Ethan Buckholtz, the new quarterback for the Nevis Tigers. Buckholtz, the new quarterback for Nevis, as their starters have checked out. Get their number 2s in there. Again, Ethan Buckholtz, the new quarterback. 6'4", 170 sophomore. Buckholtz takes the snap, gives it up the middle here to the new ball carrier, Peyton Benson, wearing number 27. So Benson on the carry. Lost 2 on that one. Again, we have running clock because it's over a 35-point lead for Nevis, so running clock the rest of the way. Ogilvie trails the Tigers 38-0, 6:45 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Buckholtz, the sophomore quarterback, brings his team to the line with a receiver on each side of the formation. Buckholtz takes the snap, give right back up to the ball carrier, Peyton Benson. Loss of 2 on his first carry, and looks like no gain here this time. 3rd down and long now for Nevis. Closing in on under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And another turnover there, another Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover off of the kick return. It bounced right into the hands of the Lions and then bounced right out. If you want to know the value of your property, contact Haley Newman at HNEWMAN@KW.com. Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty. Fumble here on the snap, and Buckholtz is able to run back and hop on top of it for Nevis, but back to the 49-yard line on the Nevis side of the field. That might be the first time they've started that the ball's been on their side of the field when they've had possession in this half. It'll be a 4th and a country mile to go for Nevis. It's about 5:15 to go. $38-0 is the score. Clock continuing to run as, again, we'll have running clock the rest of the way. Under 5 minutes now to go here in the fourth. Nevis lines up to punt it away. Here's the snap, and there's the punt. It's going to be a high sidewinding punt. It's not going to go too far. It bounces and bounces pretty much in place. And it will be down about the 42-yard line of Ogilvie.
8-yard punt, 1st and 10.
And the Lions will take over on offense on their own side of the 50. 42, their best starting field position of the second half. 4.5 minutes to go. Lions will just try and get something positive out of this drive. Maybe erase that goose egg off the board and honor the seniors, sadly. The end of the season for these seniors. They had another great season, a great run with these seniors, but sadly it's going to come to an end this evening. But Milbrandt Company will line up, and the first down play is going to go to Tucker Kenyon here. He breaks off one tackle, off another, and then is plowed down, and the ball is out. I think he was down, though. I think he was down before that ball came out, but they're going to say he was not. Kenyon caught it, broke off a few tackles, and then got absolutely crushed at about the 30. I thought maybe his rear had touched before that ball came out. It did not. It was a big gain, all for naught.
Fumble recovered by Nevis.
Ball will be spotted at the 22-yard line. Another Haley Newman of Keller Williams Realty turnover. That's 5 in this second half. Now under 3 minutes to go. The give here to Peyton Benson. Gain of about 2. That'll be second down and 8. And this should be it here. This should be the last drive we will probably see by either team.
Second and 8 from the 24.
Second down, and now 2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Nevis, again with their twos out there. The tall standing sophomore quarterback, Buckholtz, will toss it out wide to the left side of the field. The running back cuts it back all the way to the opposite side. He's got some room to run before he's taken down just past the 40. That time the ball carrier was Tyler York, number 24. York was stretched out as far as he could go on that left side of the field, then decided to reverse field and come back to the right side and found some room to run, the freshman running back. That's usually not something the coaches want you to do, but he made something out of nothing. Gain of 14. Again, usually not what the running back coaches is going to want you to do on that type of play, but when you pick up 14 yards, they're going to be okay with it. 1.5 minutes to go. Buckholtz will give it up the middle to York again, and this time not as much as the last carry, but did gain a yard. Clock continuing to roll. Only a couple more plays, and that will be it for this game.
3rd and 9 from the 43.
Lions will fall and finish the season at 9-2. The Nevis Tigers will move on to 10-0 and move on to the state tournament representing Section 5 of 9-man football. Ethan Buckholtz again, the sophomore quarterback. Wait till this clock rolls under 5 seconds, then snap the ball, and then that should be it. And, ooh, that should be it. I don't know if they'll need to snap it again. It doesn't look like the referees are going to force them to. So that will be it as the Nevis Tigers get the victory here in this one over your Ogilvie Lions, 38-0. It was a 16-0 lead for Nevis at halftime. And this half just quickly went the way of Nevis after 5 second-half turnovers. We'll quickly take a break here. Word from our fine sponsors. We'll be back with the recap. You're listening to Football on KBEK.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing. 320-385-4049 anytime.
Joe Keyport here, the news director for Q Media Group. Did you miss an interview of something local that was happening? Did you miss a conversation on the morning show? Make sure to check it out on the on-demand page at kbek.com and get the information you may have missed.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Hey.
Take KBEK wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
Aw, man. Hinkley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinkley.
Back here on KBK, nice 95.5 FM, the Ogilvie Lions fall to the Nevis Tigers 38-0 here in this Section 5 9-man championship game on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll obviously do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. Of course, the team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. So the Ogilvie Lions fall to the Nevis Tigers here in the Section 5 9-man championship game, 38-0. Back here on they will not make the state tournament for the first time in 3 years. And that is unfortunately there for them. But on the night, 18 carries for 36 yards, 4 for 12 passing, 40 yards, 76 total yards of offense. Don't take that for 100%. Take it with a little bit of grain of salt because I'm not a great statistician. I do what I can. They had 11 possessions total in the game. They had 5 in the first half, 6 in the second. They had 2 penalties. And then 5 turnovers in just the second half, 6 total on the game. For the Nevis Tigers, they had only 1 turnover in the game, 5 penalties, and 11 possessions, 5 in the first, 6 in the second. They lead with 30 carries, 82 yards. Their leading rusher was Ogundenji, 17 carries, 55 yards. Lewis, 5 for 10, and Tyler York, 2 for 15. They had 8 for 13 passing, 165 yards for 247 yards of total offense here in the game. So the Ogilvie Lions, their season comes to an end. It was a great season once again for them. Their lone loss during the regular season came against these Nevis Tigers, and they would, score nearly 50 points per game during the regular season. And they got here by beating their first-round team 95-0. That was, of course, Carlton Renshaw. Then they beat Cromwell Wright 44-14 to get to this game against Nevis, in which they fall 38-0. They will take second place in Section 5 9-man football. And unfortunately, again, not the season they hoped for. It didn't end the way they'd hoped for. Again, they had a great season, but just did not end the way that they hoped it would. And they will take second place here in Section 5 of 9-man football. Ogilvie Lions, got to credit them on a great season. It was, again, not the finish they would have liked to see, but a great season nonetheless. Why don't we honor those seniors that they have? Noah Bitts, as well as Hunter Kenyon, Colby Milbrat, Cole Hergis, as well as Landon Nell, Tucker Kenyon, Jacob Willis, Michael Beck, and Dylan Smith, along with Owen Hines. Those are the seniors on this Ogilvie Lions football team that have possibly played their last football game, football game of their high school careers anyways. And hopefully it won't be the last time we see them on the football field. Hopefully they'll play maybe at the next level. I know there's semi-pro options as well, so hopefully we see them at the next level. Of course, we'll be looking forward to the winter sports season now for the Ogilvie Lions, where they will have their wrestling and basketball teams getting ready, and hopefully those two teams can have so much success that they don't even know what to do with it. And we'll be looking forward to those seasons for them. Again, the Lions fall in this Section 5 9-man championship game against the Nevis Tigers 38-0. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. Give me a job to do. Thanks so much to all the fine sponsors. Remember to thank them for that as well. We appreciate them. If it weren't for them, well, we wouldn't be able to come out here and call any of these games. So thanks so much to all the fine sponsors. A great way to keep up with all your local sports is on the morning shows, right here on 95.5 FM KBEK with Rockin' Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Then over on 100.9 FM with Joshua Miron at 7:45 and 8:45. That's when you can catch your local sports updates. We'll talk about the local sports, including this game and all of the games around our local listening area, as well as some regional sports and even national sports as well. Another great way is to stay tuned to our websites, WCMPradio.com, KBEK.com, and our Facebook pages by the same name, WCMP and KBEK, as well as our Twitter at WCMP Radio on our Twitter. So be sure to tune in to all of those to keep up for your local sports, again, as well as some regional and national as well. So again, I thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Thanks so much to all the fine sponsors. The final here in this one, the Ogilvie Lions fall to the Nevis Tigers in the Section 5 9-man championship game, 38-0. The Lions end the year at 9-2, and again, what a great season it was for the Lions. Not the ending they hoped for, but again, another great season for them. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to all the fine sponsors. Remember to be kind to everyone. You just never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could truly change and make their day, just the outlook that they have. So be sure to be kind to everyone that you run into. Just a simple smile. It's as simple as that, and that can really change their day. The final one more time here on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. The Ogilvie Lions fall to the Nevis Tigers in the Section 5 9-man championship game, 38-0. For KBEK, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night.